Well, a Corpus Christi man is recovering tonight and facing a charge of arson after police say he set off an explosion inside his home while making fireworks. It is tonight's top story. The blast happened just before 11 on Prinston near McCardle, right behind our KIII studios. Police and firefighters arrived to the home where a fire had started. Investigators say the 37-year-old man inside was in the living room when the explosion happened. Both of his hands were injured from that. Investigators say the man, who they have not yet identified, is lucky his wife and 2 kids were not hurt.
Not to mess with the black powder or anything like that. Don't take fireworks apart to try to make a bigger explosion or a bigger firework. So that's stuff that you should avoid.
Well, the father had to go to the hospital while the bomb squad looked into the type of materials used for those fireworks. Investigators say he had been making them for years for personal use.